And earlier on GMA, we heard from White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan about the latest efforts for a diplomatic solution.
We never give up hope on diplomacy until the missiles fly or the tanks roll. The likelihood that there is a diplomatic solution, given the movements, the troop movements of the Russians, is diminishing hour by hour.
Now let's bring in ABC News contributor and former Assistant Secretary for Threat Prevention and Security Policy, Elizabeth Neumann, for more on this. Elizabeth, thanks for being here. What do you think of this move by President Biden to agree to meet with Vladimir Putin if he doesn't invade Ukraine?
Well, I think it's a little bit of diplomatic posturing. Everything we're hearing from the U.S. government is there is an expectation that Putin is going to invade, and it will be soon. We are seeing signs over the weekend of all of the things that we were told to look for as part of the playbook, pretext of false flag operations. We have fake videos being posted, trying to make Ukraine look like the aggressor. So all of the indications are Putin is moving forward. Just this offer of a potential summit doesn't seem to be like it's likely to occur. But of course, we continue to try to find ways to convince Putin to choose a different path. It seems as if the U.S. government believes Putin has chosen the path, and we're trying to find some way to convince him to choose an alternate approach to his aims.
And now, do you think a meeting with President Biden could impact Putin's decision to invade if it is, in fact, already made? And is there any concern that this is playing into Putin's hand by giving him something that he wants?
Yeah, look, I mean, Putin believes that or seems to operate as if he is living in the glory days of the USSR. Russia as a country, the people of Russia are amazing, but the country is just not of the power and capability that it used to be decades ago. And so there's this weird thing that if the U.S. president or the entirety of the West at this point is trying to engage Putin and give him this prominence, this stage of sitting at the table with other world leaders who are operating by the rule of law, that somehow he has equivalency when in fact they don't. He is a bad actor, and he should not be treated as if somehow he has much, anything worth negotiating over. Like he is the aggressor here. So I do get concerned that the more we try to lure him into the table, it does make him appear like he has more power than he does. That said, we're talking about war, and the estimates are tens of thousands of lives lost, many more millions disrupted and pushed into refugee status. So I do appreciate that they're pulling out all the stops to figure out if there's a way to move Putin off of the path that he seems determined to follow through with.
So how concerned should we be about this latest missile test?
Look, there is no doubt that all of the last few weeks have been a made-for-TV orchestration to demonstrate Russia's power. So I think a lot of this is less for the West and more for his domestic audience, to try to rally a sense of national pride that they are powerful and they can respond to what Russian TV is saying, or is the aggressions of Ukraine, the aggressions of NATO. So there's part of the calculus here is that this was planned. Every day we hear a new anecdote, and you just kind of nod your head and you say, yeah, that is what we would expect at this point. So I think the pretext activities are starting to run out, and we're going to start to see kinetic action pretty soon here.
And Russia has announced an unplanned session of the Security Council there today, so we'll be watching that meeting very closely as well. Elizabeth Neumann, thank you as always.
Thanks, Diane.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.